What's going on, everybody? This is Michael Stewart-Isaacs.
And this is Shemekka Ebony.
And this is the next edition of Sunday Stacks. Yeah, Sunday Stacks is back. And as always, we are enjoying our life. And that is the theme of today. And the reason why we're jumping into the theme is because we want you all to remember as we're wrapping up 2023 and you're looking at all the things you might want to do in 2024, the number one thing I want you to put on your list as a resolution is I'm going to enjoy my life. We need more people just simply put, just enjoying your life, knowing that you are brilliant, knowing that you are enough, knowing that you were made magnificently. And here at Sunday Stacks, we believe in the FCC model of family, community, and company. And we want you to enjoy your life and all those facets of your life. It shouldn't have to be any harder than that. And I know we're all out here doing a little bit of our good. So take it easy on yourselves out there and definitely enjoy your life, because we are super excited to continue to build these episodes for you and really just examine our own lives to give you a position in your life. So, just taking a quick brief moment as we get into the topic of enjoying your life, we want to give a shout out to our sponsors. We want to shout out Quickbooks. Thank you, Quickbooks, for giving an opportunity for any of our listeners out there in Sunday Stacks to be able to get 30% off on your Quickbooks services. So definitely jump into the link. Will be in the description. Click on it and definitely go ahead and enjoy yourself having the best 2024. Making sure that you're fully organized, and QuickBooks will help you on that journey.
Oh, I love it. And I want to give a special shout out this week to Forum. I have 3 groups coming up. If you are a female leader in your home, in your community, in your company, in your civic engagement, however you show up, if you self-identify and you are a female leader or business owner or entrepreneur, we want to connect with you. We're going to be meeting on Sundays. So this is a shout out to our Sunday Stack community. We're going to start stacking on Sundays as female leaders to hold ourselves accountable to grow. We have Sundays, Tuesdays, and Thursdays as different group options. So check it out at Shemekka.com, where you can also get our journal books that are materials that we'll be using. Get ready. Let's go and let's transform with Forum.
I love it. I love it. So we are definitely back to the enjoying our life part of this story. 2023 was a year of surprises, a year of ups and downs, a year of just revealing what the human soul can go through. And we want to allow for us here to really just kind of give some of the tips that we use in our own lives as a family, just to really keep our peace. And most importantly, we've always, as we've told once before to the New York Times, we meditate, right? As a family, we make sure that meditation is very important to our lives and our ability to cope with the tasks that we have to do as community leaders. As I consider myself a mogul in the making in regards to the things I have to steward and make sure are ran correctly, and building businesses, seeking capital, creating partnerships, following up on relationships, going to different trade shows. All the things you sometimes have to do in work. You have to find those moments of relaxation and self-care and things like that to truly enjoy your life, and just be grateful that the Creator positioned you where you're positioned, and make sure that you're at your full fruition, but at the same time always create a giving spirit. Because as you give in this world, you'll receive back. And that's something that we pride ourselves, a part of enjoying our lives is giving, and making that a part of who we are as a family. And, our names are Stewart-Isaacs, but, a lot of us, we have so many brands, so many identities that people are trying to understand who we really are. So I'm always grateful to be partnered with you, Shemekka, because you have created such a beautiful empire as a female entrepreneur. I just want to celebrate you here on the air, because I think it's rare, because we're very silent with the work we're doing and the different, projects that we've been procuring and building out. And we're outside of the norms of New Year's resolutions, because we figured out solutions. So you don't need a resolution when you already know you got the solution, and that's what we've been able to house. I Am Brilliant kind of being our main company that, allows for our producing talents to take this creator economy this digital gold that's out here in regards to putting your talents forth. And we really took it to heart that community needed a voice. And so I Am Brilliant wanted to be the platform to document the multitude of voices that are out here being change makers, claiming and illuminating their talents and gifts to make their world a better place. And we're just grateful that we continue to be on this journey, and we have so many beautiful things to continue to flourish in regards to what 2024 and so many years, God bless, will continue to be there for us.
I love it. I'm definitely appreciative of the opportunity to reflect on our journey of the relaunching of Sunday Stacks and creating our connections to family, community, and company, because this is, what resonated when we went to We the People. This is what the people amplified was important to them. And so to be walking this out and enjoying life is like the added bonus, thinking about what lies ahead, and was grateful to have an opportunity to just really be intentional this year, even though I felt like it went by so fast.
Right. And I just think, going back to just the space of being able to meditate through so much of the work we do, I just realized recently we came across the Andre 3000 music. And at first I heard about his album. I thought it was rap like everybody else. But then was pleasantly surprised to find out that this is a man who's channeled a different level of creativity through playing a flute. And I can't tell you anything different, but the music is so special. Mm-hmm. His creativity and detail in the titling of the music is so magical. And it was just a refreshing nuance, especially in the space that me and Shemekka are in as a family, that we meditate. And that's our safe space to expand our time. That's the best way I can say what meditation does for you. It allows for you to have calmness and clarity, take away the fog. So an hour is not just an hour. It's many tasks done, and it's not counted just in 60 minutes, but it's 60 things done. It's like a different way of seeing it when you meditate. And I think, having that ability. So shout out to Andre 3000. Great music. Thank you as a person who comes from the hip hop culture for going there creatively, because that's the space I've already been in as a man. And to see another man, who has the voice that he has, put us here in regards to just knowing that that's the kind of space that we need as a people and as a unified people, to just reflect and relax and, process and give ourselves some grace in all of what we're all out here trying to chase. It's like we go from colleges or not going to college, being an entrepreneur, whatever your path is to finding yourself, and we judge ourselves so heavily, right? But sometimes you just need to relax, meditate, pause, give yourself that clarity to really start to paint your manifesto for 2024 and really just go with enjoy your life. I ain't saying don't take more vacations, but enjoy your life,
Yes, that is so good. Thinking about reflecting on Manifesto, I have been doing that across several of the brands and just really giving direction to creating a vision. I don't want to limit my creativity as a founder to just creating a business plan, but really having a manifesto is the blueprint to beyond thinking beyond my limited capacity as one person, but thinking about how things grow and grow rapidly. So having the manifesto come forth across my platforms and brands has been something important. I've been writing the vision and making it plain.
Shout them out, Shemekka. You talking around it. This queen right here, y'all. If you see her work, you see the vision she's painted, just the project she holds. Shout them out. Tell these people all the different projects you're holding for the communities, and just, let them know what they need to be plugged into.
Thank you. I appreciate you. Thinking for those of you that have been following the Community Bill of Rights and really want to get involved with that more, check out communitychampion.club. We do have an upcoming action group that's going to be opening up in March, meeting First Fridays. And we're going to be doing some intensives about creating and deepening our awareness of what the Community Bill of Rights are and how we can use this as a tool to engage community, raise awareness of opportunities to build meaningful relationships, and become an ally and a practitioner of inviting this into your community as we prepare and gear up for what lies ahead, and the opportunities we have also with Black Girl Magic Market. We've been able to build capacity around leadership development and engagement. We're celebrating coming up on 8 years in 2024, so the manifesto means something different for me. It goes a little bit deeper as a founder to make sure that things like Black Girl Magic Market get what you all need and make them more accessible, because this is about gender and pay equity when we think about how we show up as entrepreneurs and small business owners and what's given to us and what we should have access to. So I'm excited about the manifesto that's coming through with that. And then Crown Campaign is going to be amplifying the Community Bill of Rights, continuing that, spreading that message to get into how civic engagement is going to be manifesting in 2024, knowing how to get involved, owning your power and your voice. And we do that through leadership development, which is where we're launching the Empowering Female Leaders groups. So, we're manifesting that we're walking in our calling, illuminating in our brilliance. And the two books, While I'm Getting Naked and Sanctuary Life, are two tools that will help people be able to walk more confidently in their manifesto and really discover what's in themselves so that they can call forth and manifest the things that are for their potential and not who they may just be right now.
I love it, babe. I just love how you just opened up to the world and just kind of showed them that FCC in practice, that family, community, and company. Let me explain. Shemekka and the family, through I Am Brilliant and through the platforms and the networks we have, we bring our kids together through our Brilliant Bunch. So we're able to keep that together and keep our family prioritized. Even though we get busy, we still make sure our kids in this creator economy are still involved with us and they're learning from us. We're their first teacher. And so we keep that together. And then she explained to you the community connection she makes, that she's learned how to show community in so many ways the empowerment that they deserve in regards to being able to truly be able to sustain themselves. And she's been a leader on the forefront for many years with these different projects she's listing out. And then you talk about companies. She's built Black Girl Magic Market and just building an alliance and network that's really empowering the retail experience and the ability for Black women creating products and services to truly have direction and voices and networks that really support and undergird their growth. So again, she's done so many phenomenal things. And I mean, let's talk about it, please. As a company, as a partnership, she this week alone, y'all, before the end of the year, she was featured on a Spectrum news network program called Capital Tonight. Shemekka was able to be a featured guest, and she was talking about those books she was talking to us about. She alluded to earlier, the While I'm Getting Naked, as well as Sanctuary Life books that she produced in her own power, God. Like, she brought it together. She really worked hard, and I watched this woman toil through many different projects and still produce a book that wasn't just a regular book. It was a tool to help other people in their healing journey, in their wholeness journey, in their development and redevelopment journeys. She just really put her soul into it. And it's just an amazing process. And as a partner husband who sometimes you think you know a person, you really don't know a person until you really read their work and their passions and just see her fashion it, craft it, and even improve it from going from While I'm Getting Naked and then going even deeper with Sanctuary Life. If you don't have these two tools, I encourage you to get it in that order. While I'm Getting Naked opens you up. Sanctuary Life tells you where you need to go next. And I mean, again, This week she was featured on Capital Tonight. So, I mean, we're going to let you talk about the experience, but we're going to let you all know on our other platforms, on I Am Brilliant YouTube channel. As always, we have multiple YouTube channels, so like and subscribe. This one here, Sunday Stacks. This is our podcast. But the I Am Brilliant main channel, I Am Brilliant on YouTube. Make sure to see the Capital Tonight interview. You can also check out some of the Spectrum platforms as well to connect with that. But I did want to just make sure that is known. Shout out to, some of our other clients that was a part of that experience talking about books. But tell them a little bit about what you experienced with the Capital Tonight experience talking about books, book bans, and so many different issues. What were your thoughts?
Oh, it was so wonderful to have the opportunity to share a platform on Capital Tonight, not only as an author, but as a parent and as a resident here in North Carolina. Currently there are about 58 books on the North Carolina book ban, and this is heavily informed by the Parent Bill of Rights that has come forth. And now, because laws have been established to kind of put these guardrails in, it's making it very divisive. So this was a healthy, powerful conversation to hopefully jargon people into something new. To help rewrite what we can do in how we engage in community. So this Capital Tonight platform, gave me an opportunity to share a call to action, low key, not only for my books, as far as, being potentially controversial. While I'm getting naked, I'm probably banned by title alone. Even in churches, which is where this book should be as an outreach tool,
Right.
But just the title alone could deter someone from wanting to peek in, and we all know what that feels like. And this should draw you to these books even more to find out what is it so controversial about getting naked, and what is it that I can do to get naked too.
And I think it's just about vulnerability. I think we all have to get over our taboos and our fear of differences and newness in the world, and just deal with the nuance and be who you are. Don't challenge who other people feel comfortable in being. And I think the freeness of getting naked is not about nudity being a crass thing. Like, it's the body, it's what we come out as babies. And when did we start to tell ourselves that we should be ashamed of who we are? But it's not, again, just about nudity. It's about truth, and it's about vulnerability, and it's about honesty, and it's about why do we lie? Why do we tell ourselves falsenesses? And the ability to reflect on your own journey, not be locked into Shemekka's voice alone, but really she helps you find your own voice. And that's one thing I enjoy about just being a partner with her, with the work we're producing with I Am Brilliant, is that we have several projects that we're working on, but all of them are designed to really empower and create a beautiful resonant frequency that's necessary in our culture to really excel all of us forward, and making sure the FCC, the family, community, and company, is the first modeling of whatever we're trying to create in terms of long-lasting growth, wealth, and legacy, but it's tied into the right things, and it's tied in a healthy way that allows us to enjoy our lives, which is, of course, the theme going into our 2024 resolutions, or what we say solutions.
Yeah, what are your manifestos looking like?
Just game plan, baby, running the same game plan. The mission is startup kid, just really enjoying all these businesses that I've been able to invest my time, my sweat equity, really grow organically. I've just been fortunate to be a part of beautiful brands. I was talking to some good friends. I had a loss of a dear friend's loved one that lost a parent. And I was talking to some old friends I hadn't seen in a few years, and they seeing me, and we used to do projects together, and they were like, man, you're doing great. You're building all these brands and all this stuff. And I had to reflect. I'm like, wow, sometimes in the midst of doing it, you don't realize you've done it. Like, it's been accomplished. Like, you've created the brand. Like, some people don't get to that point yet because they're so still in the startup space. But being a part of all these startups over the years and knowing that they resonate, and, we're finding, like my song Game Plan talks about, as a people, I put out music as an artist named Mosaic, Mosayk, as well as that's my imprint. And Mosaic, like I said, we've just created many different projects through I Am Brilliant, through, different things that I'm doing through Board Nation USA. Been fortunate to be a part of a company called Battery Exchange. We're creating a different model for business and opportunity. We're doing it with people of color. We're doing it with diverse groups of, teams. And we're really finding our way in a new world that, all things are possible. So, that's my manifesto, is just continue doing more of the same, connecting to people, taking these phone calls, making these sales. I tell people like this, if you ain't selling, you ain't scaling. So that's my only advice I can give everybody, because, you get limited amounts of my time now. I'm too busy making money, working hard. I got a family to take care of, so shout out to Disney or somewhere like that, because my kids want to go, you know what I'm saying? So definitely that's my game plan, manifesto, just to continue to enjoy life as that number one dot, and just continue to run the game plan and support entrepreneurs through the Entrepaganda platform. Look for more interviews too coming through Entrepaganda. That's another platform. And then we got What Makes You Brilliant, which I'm excited about as well, that we'll be doing even more in regards to, just connecting with the audience and growing. So as we continue to just celebrate all of what we've got going on, you can again find all of our works, all the long formats of some of our speeches, some of our events we go through. Check us out on YouTube channel here at Sunday Stacks. We'll also put links in the description to all of our sponsors, Quickbooks, Forum, so you find the links to ways you can continue to engage and partner with us and the partners that support us, as well as we want to make sure that you have access to all of what we're doing on all our other platforms. From I Am Brilliant, we have the What Makes You Brilliant series, where we'll be interviewing celebrities, getting those tidbits on what they believe is driving them and helping them fuel their ambition. So we're excited with all the different projects that will be dropping in 2024. So like I said, we are grateful as we're getting ready to pivot into our Wiz of the Week. It is the Wiz of the Week time, y'all. Thank y'all. As always, this is my favorite part of the show as we talk about what has been going on. So I want to give a quick shout out to the industry. When I say the industry, I mean those in music, as I call the fame industries: fashion, art, music, entertainment, sports. And definitely nothing has changed. We have something going on amazing, something that is touching my heart. But we have an event going on out in Ghana called Afrofuture. Afrofuture has been an event going on for a few years, but it's become a great anchor event to bring Americans back to home to Africa, bring the diaspora out to really be able to connect with people on the continent through celebration, through partying, through, business deals happening, through the engagement. So shout out to Afrofutures, not there on the ground, but just gave us a moment to just reflect on the growth of the industry, the growth of Connection to Africa, and made us reflect on this time last year, how we had the beautiful pleasure of not being in Ghana, but being in Freetown, Sierra Leone. Yes, Freetown, Sierra Leone. What such a beautiful, beautiful city, beautiful country. And we had the opportunity to be there because that is the home of my beautiful mother, Adeline Isaacs, the Diamond of Sierra Leone, who many, many years ago was poached away from the continent to come to America to find an opportunity. And what she did was she birthed children. And through those children, she birthed hope. And through that hope, we returned back to Sierra Leone to touch down on the continent and get the experience of a lifetime that both myself, my sister, and our spouses, our family members were able to bring our children out to be able to experience the continent and experience Sierra Leone. And I can only ask you, Shemekka, from your point of view, what was your experience going to Sierra Leone, Freetown, and the people that you were able to experience the culture?
It was such a life-changing and transformational experience for me. I overcame some fears. I let some things go. I had a lot of moments of reflection that I've shared. You can check those shorts out on YouTube, Shemekka Ebony. But it was important for me to have this opportunity to pour into young people that were in this community, in this country, in this moment. and we had a 2-day youth symposium while we were there, amplifying I am brilliant and I am healthy, and creating ways, conversations, and opportunities for young people to grow their leadership capacity, become stronger in their crafts and their brilliance. And I am grateful. I am still in awe. We still have relationships with those individuals that we partnered with and to the participants, and they are growing. They're producing books. They're producing businesses. They're doing music. They're, just really illuminating. And I believe strongly that we were ordained to be there and we were on assignment. So for me, it felt good to not only serve, but be poured into and healed while I was there.
That's amazing. In your reflections and my reflections, I saw that we did plant seeds in people in regards to the ambition that it takes and the audacity, as we should say, that you can do something, to take something out of nothing and make it more. Sometimes ambition is not an easy thing that's fostered, but once you feel it, you can't turn it off. And I think that's something that we spread with what we're building, and to see what's going on with Afrofutures and what's going on in Ghana, what's going on in South Africa, what's going on in Nigeria. We shouting you out. What's going on in Mozambique? What's going on in Uganda? What's going on everywhere that's out there throughout Africa, throughout the continent, that is growing, that is thriving, that is being entrepreneurial, that is finding a way. And I know that it seems like, hey, people aren't seeing you, but you're being seen. And Sierra Leone, you're being seen, and we're here to just continue to connect. So with those who want to learn more about our Sierra Leone visit, we are going to be dropping our docuseries presentation of a lot of the clips and experiences we had in Sierra Leone exclusively on our YouTube channel at I Am Brilliant. Yes, I Am Brilliant, our YouTube channel. You can check that out, and there'll be clips over the 2024 year to really start to release and show you the experience. We're excited and proud to see that the connection of the diaspora is coming together, and it's going to be something that we want to continue to be a part of fostering. And if it comes first through celebration and vacation, and then eventually turns into business and e-commerce, then we love it. So as we wrap this Wizard of Week and we look to wrap the show, I thank you, Shemekka, for just letting me be a part of your life and your experience, watching you this week again, just navigate so many different ways. We even got a chance to go to a comedy show. Like we fitted it all in, closing out the year, from Capital Tonight to a comedy show with Marlon Wayans of all people, right? We had Marlon Wayans as a comedy show. So, I mean, we just had so much fun. It was a great experience. Shout out to DC Irvin Comedy.
Yes.
He was an amazing comedian who hosted the show, the comedy show prior to Marlon coming out, and he was hilarious. Yes. Marlon did a phenomenal job, just really reflecting on his life and his years in the industry, as well as just his different take on the celebrity relationships and different. I mean, Marlon's a wild boy, so shout out to him and his cleverness and his creativity. And I just pray for him, and I pray for through all of what he's going through in his journey. I pray his healing. I pray his faith and continues thriving, but in healthy ways that he continues to give to the world. So therefore he can find greater joy. So he was amazing as a comedian. He gave me a lot in laughter. So I only wish great things on the Wayans and the Wayans family.
I love it.
Yeah, so as we get ready to wrap up this episode, as you know, it's a New Year's episode, New Year's Eve. So we wish you all a countdown of 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Happy New Year, and permission from I Am Brilliant. You are too, to enjoy your life. So we're going to sign off together, Shemekka, as we always say. I am brilliant, and you are too. Thank you for joining us with this episode of Sunday Stacks. We appreciate you as always. Again, all the links we discussed will be in the description. Like and subscribe, tell a friend to tell a friend, and we'll see you next week in the new year. Peace.